Hi there. I've just got home after a little time away, just trying to find some peace with some of the friends that I do have. Done a bit of camping and just being at one with nature. Some lovely sights and finding peace with Mother Nature and trying to nourish the soul, even though everything else is still going on, and we need that. But I got home yesterday, it was late afternoon yesterday, and I'm sat in my dad's camper van, or what was my dad's camper van. It's the only thing I've got left of him in the physical world. It was passed to me when my mum wanted to give it away, not for any other reason, but I've kept it. And I got home yesterday and someone's put the window through. You can see that it's been messed about with here, and it's just shattered. Now, it's been sat here for a year because I haven't been able to drive it. That's another story. But it's just devastating to come home and find that, especially this time of year, But it is what it is, I suppose. Can't change it, can we? We just have to carry on and do our best. Not let it affect us as best we can. But it is that time of year, which is why I uploaded that video yesterday or the day before when I was quite emotional. But I do feel like I need to honour my emotions because I never got the closure. Because of the warrant, I couldn't go to the funeral. And I'm pretty convinced that that was the right decision because they had plainclothes police waiting for me at the funeral, ready to humiliate me in front of all the family and prevent me from saying goodbye. So I wouldn't have been able to say goodbye, and I wouldn't have been able to fight against the injustice that was being portrayed and placed upon my life. The slander, the wicked lies against my character. And these people making these accusations don't know who I am. God knows who I am. So I decided not to go to the funeral. It was a hard decision to make. Of course I wanted to be there. But there was a warrant from a case where they'd found the name on my birth certificate guilty in my absence. I don't know whether someone else was in that courtroom pretending to be that name, because it wasn't me. How did they find me guilty if I wasn't there? And like I said, this warrant was out for nearly 2 years. And I was doing everything I can with paperwork. I put a civil claim in that was struck out in the house of the defendants, and all this happened while Norfolk Constabulary, the Crown Prosecution and the Government Legal Department were withholding my evidence. They tried so hard to put me into prison. But God knows the truth. God knows me. God protects me. But it's just been very, very hard to move forward from when you don't have the closure. I love my dad dearly, and I did everything I could to try and protect him, save him and look after him in them on many different occasions, but that particular occasion, and it was taken out of my hands, and I was deemed crazy, irresponsible, like I'd put him in danger. But he was taken, and I never saw him again. I never saw his body. I didn't go to the funeral. I'm not a criminal, guys. I'm doing nothing more than trying to live my life and do the right thing. So it's unbelievable what's happened and what's been thrown my way at me. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. That's a fact. False information on the medical records the day before I went to court, stating that I was supposed to have voiced suicidal thoughts. I didn't say that. It took nearly a year to get it investigated and taken off the record. And when this woman was questioned and it was investigated, she said she can't remember saying it. But that particular statement that she made and she can't remember saying had a completely detrimental effect on my case, how I was treated, my standing. And I was the one that was supposed to have said it. I said I didn't say it, but it took them a year to get this taken off the record. It's just unbelievable how these mistakes, misadministrations have such a detrimental effect